Hey guys, welcome to the very first 2016 LEGO Star Wars Where's That review. Guys, this time we have the Battle on Takodana from The Force Awakens. It says number is 75139. It's ages 8 to 14 and up. It has 409 pieces. It gets retailing for $60. And at Target, it's retailing at $49.99, 50 US dollars. And I think this is more reasonable price for stuff like this. And I'll talk to you more about that at the end of the review and my thoughts on the set later on. So yeah, this set, guys, it's a really cool set. I really like how LEGO's trying to portray what Mos Eisley's castle was looking like Takodana in the Force Awakens movie. As you can see, it's got a lot of that detail. It's got these poles, it's got the main door, and it's got a flag here representing all the flags that she had around the inside her castle, all that. Yeah, most of us have wished that there's more than just this one flag here, which I totally agree with. I wish they would have had like more flags in this set other than just this one flag. Yeah, I just can't talk today. And so, I really like how they really tried to portray what this castle looked like and all that, with the tree, everything, and all the construction, the features, the walls blowing up, everything. I really like how they portrayed this, like when Kylo Ren at the First Order came in to attack the castle, all that, blowing everything up, destroying the entire castle pretty much, and all that. As you can see, you got a good selection of minifigures here. We get two First Order Stormtroopers. We get a new Kylo Ren with a new face. Finn, which we gotten before in the Millennium Falcon, but has an additional weapon with him this time. And we get the new exclusive to the set, Maz Kanata herself, which is very, very nice to have. Because, well, this is her castle, so it was pretty good that we got her in the set. It's very detailed. Now, give you a closer look at her later on. And so, as you can see here, we get one of the Stormtroopers has that electro baton staff that was Stormtrooper used to face Finn with when they had that duel in the Takodana battle, and with Finn faced off this one Stormtrooper with the baton and everything, showing how powerful this one Stormtrooper is. And all that. And what we learned about this Stormtrooper is he has a specific name. It's not coming out to the top of my head right now at the moment, but apparently he was a friend of Finn when Finn was in the training academy training to be a Stormtrooper and all that before he turned on the First Order and found Rey and everything. So yeah, very, very cool how we found out this Stormtrooper was a friend of Finn's back in his past. The Stormtroopers that yelled to Traeger and showed out his weapon and everything. Finn igniting the blue legendary lightsaber, fighting each other, everything, and all that. Having him get shot the hell out of it by Han later on, unfortunately. And so yeah, so let's get onto the minifigures, guys, then to the set itself. So I can show you guys how cool the set is and how iffy, okay-ish this set is from what people have said about it. So let's go into the minifigures. So guys, the first minifigure we have here is Finn himself, one of the main heroes in The Force Awakens. And as you can see here, he's got the legendary blue lightsaber that used to belong to Luke Skywalker and Anakin Skywalker. And as you can see, he also has a blaster. And as you can see, there's nothing really much of a difference with him, other than what we got in the Millennium Falcon set from Force Friday last year. And so he's purchased the same minifigure. That's detailing on the back. That's the torso praying and no praying on the legs. As you can see, it really portrays the detailing on the jacket that used to belong to Poe Dameron. Actually, he actually took it from him when he couldn't find Poe Dameron in the crashed TIE Fighter after crashing back on Jakku after the escape on the Star Destroyer called the Finalizer. And yeah, that's how he got that jacket in the first place in the movie. So yeah, and as you can see, he's got a nice hairpiece and everything. Has the double side face, we'll take the hairpiece off. Take a look at the back of the head here. As you can see, he's got like a, oh, I don't know, like a little fused, little nervous face or something like that. And as you see at the front here, here's more of a determined face, as you saw before. As I say, he's got the blue lightsaber, like in the movie, where he faces up Kylo Ren and everything on Starkiller base, where it's getting destroyed and everything. Got a blaster as well. So yeah, that's Finn. Not much of a difference with him, but it's a nice way. It's a nice, cheaper way to get Finn, other than buying the Millennium Falcon. So yeah, that's Finn. Let's get on to the next main figure. So guys, the next main figure we have here is Kylo Ren himself, the main villain in The Force Awakens. As you can see, he's got his red cross bladed lightsaber, and he also has this unique cloth piece, very nice cloth piece. That's torso praying on the legs and the torso, like the last one. And the only difference with this Kylo Ren here is the face. As you can see, he's got this hair piece and face and everything compared to the last one that we got from his command shell in the Force Pride releases. And as you can see, the lightsaber is not that different. Pretty exactly the same color, hilt, and everything. And the only difference is the head, like I said just now. Take the hair piece off. He's got a double-sided face. He's got like a little more of a stern face, like he's thinking, like he's sensing something in the Force or something like that. Try to find out answers to everything. Here's this more of an angry face, which I really like a lot more, because it really portrays what he actually acts like in the movie, with his temper tantrums and everything. He's slicing everything up. The way he goes into the interrogation room and finds Rey missing, and he starts tying everything up, and the two Stormtroopers come down the hallway, look at each other, and they just walk away, which is one of the funniest moments in the movie. I saw it the movie three times already, and I just sat there laughing like crazy all 3 times when I saw that scene every single time. It was so funny. It really portrays how scared the Stormtroopers are to him, and how scared they are of him. It's very well done with that, because that's never been done or seen before in the Star Wars universe, where Stormtroopers just walk away, kind of creeped out by Kylo Ren, but like a Sith Lord's attitude or temper tantrums or something, which is very cool to see by Stormtroopers' personalities and everything. So yeah, enough about that. But that's what his face kind of portrays: his anger, management problems, everything. With this of Rey, Finn, having those temper tantrums, you get the point. As you can see here, got the nice torso printing on the back. You can sort of see right there. And so yeah, and here's the helmet that we get. Same exact helmet from the command shell. Very bulky helmet, but I don't really mind having this helmet now, because as we see in the movie, we see him just have the helmet on without the hood on. Try to get it to focus here. Try to get it to focus here. Just doesn't want to do it for us, guys. Man. Try to get this into focus. It's such a pain in the butt. Well, guys, I guess this is not gonna want to go into focus. So, it's just the same exact helmet from we got last time in the command shell. Very bulky. It has all the nice detail and everything, all the slants and everything. You can kind of see the slant right here, kind of portraying Darth Vader's helmet and everything. And I kind of don't mind having it. I really don't mind having this helmet now, because as we see in the movie, Kylo Ren has helmet on without the hood on. It's a little black hoodie on. A lot of scenes in the movie where he encounters Han Solo, where he kills his father. Spoiler alert for whoever hasn't seen the movie yet, which I don't get why you haven't seen the movie yet. Yeah, Han Solo dies by the hands of his own son, Ben Solo, aka Kylo Ren. Ooh, that's a shocker. And like other scenes where he talks to the remains of Darth Vader's helmet, saying, "Forgive me, grandfather, I need your help, everything, and I'll finish what you started, etc. And he just walks away, and we see a shot of Darth Vader's helmet, burnt up helmet. And that's unfortunately the only scene we see that helmet, which is kind of sad because I really want to see more of that helmet, but I don't really mind all that much. And so, scenes like that where we see Kylo Ren just have his helmet on and everything. And spoiler, when he actually kills Han Solo, Chewbacca shoots him in the gut, on the side of the gut. And so, he dropped his helmet when he was talking to Han Solo, and I'm wondering in Episode 8 if he will not have his helmet anymore, because as you guys remember, when he fought Rey and Finn in the forest on Starkiller Base, he didn't have his helmet with him. So, because we always saw him without his helmet on. We always saw him like this. So, that makes me wonder if we're not gonna have him we're never gonna see him have his cool looking helmet on anymore, because it may have gotten destroyed in the way the Starkiller Base blew up. So that's kind of a Easter egg right there. Make you really start thinking about what could happen in the Episode 8, the next movie, in the next big movie after Rogue One. That comes out in December. So yeah, just a little detail there about his helmet, about what happened to it. Because no one really knows what happened to it. We don't know if General Hux found it and brought it along with him when he was looking for Kylo Ren right before the base blew up or something. We don't know. We don't know if he's got to have his helmet in Episode 8 or not. It'll be really interesting if he doesn't. So yeah. So anyways, that's Kylo Ren, the new Kylo Ren minifigure, and let's get on to the next minifigure, which are two more actually, the Stormtroopers. So guys, the next two minifigures we have here is the First Order Stormtroopers themselves. As you can see, one of them has that baton I mentioned earlier in the review, and the other Stormtrooper just has a blaster, which is, I gotta say, when we get two Stormtroopers in this set, it's very, very nice, because in the First Order battle pack, which I do not have yet, I've been having a hard time finding the two battle packs at my local Target and Walmart, because you'll have them anymore. They sold out of them, like, once they got released right after that, they sold out of those pretty quick, so I'm still looking for those two, so I can review those. Anyways, in that battle pack, we only get one of these Stormtroopers, which is kind of sad, because most of us were excited and pumped for having 4 of these guys, whoop, almost knocked them over, like 4 of these Stormtroopers in a battle pack, like the Stormtroopers from Star Wars Rebels in that battle pack from 2015. And so that kind of was disappointing, but it's okay, because there's a specific scene in The Force Awakens where we see all those sorts of officers, Stormtroopers as a big army. So yeah, I'll explain to you guys more about that in that review, in the First Order battle pack review, once I get that out on YouTube and all that. So, as you can see, there's not really much of a difference in detail since we got in the First Order Transporter set in 2015 on Force Friday. And so, yeah, there's not really much of a detail difference, but the detail are very, very well still. It's very, very cool. I'm looking forward to building an army of these guys, like a big army of these guys. I already have plans to get a bunch of these battle packs once I get a hold of some. Once my Target and Walmart get them back at the stores. And so, yeah, one of them has that baton, which is very, very nicely done and built. I'm very, very impressed at how they made it. And this one just has a blaster. As you can see here, take the helmets off. They both have angry clone heads, which I don't mind, because they can be very, very, very well done civilian angry people faces, say, from civilians, but most people think of these faces as angry clone trooper faces from 2013. So yeah, but that's my reasoning why they keep making these clone heads, because they try to portray a civilian type of person instead of a clone trooper. So yeah. So as you see, not very much detail difference. Back torso, very, very detailed. Front legs and front torso print, very, very nicely done. Helmets, very, very well done helmets. A lot more, twice as much actually. So yeah, First Order Stormtroopers. Very, very glad we get 2 more of these guys in the set and all that. So yeah, so let's get into the final minifigure which is the exclusive main figure to the set. So guys, the final main figure we have here is Maz Kanata herself, the exclusive main figure to the set in the set only. Very, very detailed, very well this main figure. Very detailed. The only problem I have with her is the blue that she has, because if I remember right, in The Force Awakens, she has like a darker tone blue color of her jacket. So yeah, I think Lego could have done a better job with the blue, but other than that, very detailed stuff. Eye pieces, everything, her whatever binocular type mechanism, whatever that is. I don't know if it helps her see like a normal glasses or what. I'm not quite sure what those are used for, what they're actually meant for, what the purpose is. But she kind of uses them to really look at stuff in particular, like in the movie. So yeah, as you can see, she's got a very nice torso print, jacket, everything, belt, etc. Back torso, very nice. And the headpiece, very detailed. The eye pieces, everything, mechanism, the little green hat thing on the back, which I have no idea what that is. I don't know if it's part of this here or not. Not quite sure. So yeah, this is just a big molded piece. So yeah, if I try to take the head off. Just here and just a big mold. So yeah, put that back on there. And this is actually the character of The Force Awakens that actually had possession of Luke's old blue lightsaber, which he lost during the Bespin duel in The Empire Strikes Back. So, yeah, I like to wonder how she got hold of that lightsaber from Bespin, because Han actually literally asked her how she got that lightsaber. She said, "That's a very good question, but for another time." Which I do not exactly get why. This was not the right time to tell us how she got a hold of that lightsaber, but I can understand why, because they were basically under attack by the First Order right at that moment. So yeah, and I'm thinking, this is not a rumor or anything, this is just my personal opinion about Maz Kanata. She is probably going to be the new Yoda that's going to be in this sequel trilogy, because she's very wise and knows about the Force and everything. She never met Jedi or Sith before, but she knows the Force. And she's been alive for thousands of years. So she lived through the Clone Wars. She lived through the Galactic Civil War. So she lived through the Old Republic. So she has lived through a lot in her lifetime. So yeah, living through the prequels, living through the original trilogy. She has seen a lot, and I gotta admit, I understand why she knows about the Force from many different points of view. Like the forces that were alive during the fall of the Empire, or the fall of the Republic, etc. And so, I think this is gonna be our new Yoda character, because she's wise, she knows about the Force, and she had the lightsaber, and she's trying to convince Rey to follow her destiny and become a Jedi like Luke and Anakin did. Because for what we know, we're basically all thinking that Rey is the daughter of Luke Skywalker, which is not official. It has not been officially said yet, but that's what a lot of rumors are saying, is that Rey is the daughter of Luke Skywalker, which could completely be understandable, because the lightsaber, Maz Kanata says, the lightsaber is calling to you. So it's calling for Rey because she's strong with the Force and all that. So yeah, very cool. I'm very impressed at how J.J. Abrams portrayed that scene with the Force, with the lightsaber, how it's strong in the will of the Skywalkers, of the Skywalker legacy. The flashbacks with Luke and R2 and Darth Vader's breathing in the Bespin hallway, everything in the fall of the new Jedi Order, between those 30-year range, with Kylo Ren killing the Jedi, everything, the Knights of Ren, everything about that scene just blew me away. It was awesome. It was an awesome scene, I gotta admit. Probably one of the best scenes out of the whole movie. And so yeah, back to the main figure. Kind of got a little carried away there. And so Maz Kanata, very nice main figure. Very impressed with this main figure as well. And so let's get into the main set itself. So guys, here's the Battle of Takodana, the main build of the set here. As you can see, it's not as much as most people thought it would be. It would be pretty much expected it to be, but it pretty much shows what it's trying to portray from the Force Awakens. By the big castle of Mos Kanata's. Mos Kanata's big castle with the cantina on the inside, everything. And this basically shows the front entrance to it and the side walls. And I would hope that Lego was gonna put a second one of these on this side, so you can have like a big scene here, like have Han Solo and Rey walking towards the door or something. And as you can see here, we have a flag here. And this is fabric, so it's kind of like the capes that we get for the Jedi, Sith, etc. And I kind of wanted to have more than this one flag, because as you saw in the movie, there was like hundreds of flags, but this main entrance, we only get like one, so that's kind of disappointing. But I'm kind of happy with it, with the fact that they spent the time to make this one flag, so it'll portray what it was trying to represent. So yeah, as you can see here, you get these detachable pillars here, which could come out like so. You can stick on the main bomb here. You can put them anywhere you physically want to. So yeah, as you can see here on the side here, this moves in case you want bigger wires, so they have a bigger space to fight. As you can see here, if we take a look at the side here, now when Kylo Ren brought the First Order into attack, there was a lot of explosions and destruction of the castle. And most of these features here are based on destruction during the massacre in the ambush of the First Order. So, here, let me put the camera down here so you can see. As you can see, if you turn this, it'll push out the bricks just like that. So they're just sticking in there. If you push these pillars here, will push the bricks out. It'll fly out here like that. Let me put these back up here so you guys can get a better look at this feature here. Sure what they keep falling over. So as you can see, that's what that feature does. It just destroys half the wall there and make it look like it's getting exploded. And all that, as you can see here. See here, we got a little handle here, as you can see right here. It controls the way the tree is getting knocked down. So yeah. So if you want to have like some Stormtroopers here, the two Stormtroopers. Right here. Here's the thing here. Find them. Make it look like he's fighting. And have him use the Force. He could, if he even had the Force, but it just pretend if he had the Force, he would pull the tree down, knock one of those over, knock one of the troopers over. He's definitely not that fit. And then have this Stormtrooper be here. This thing blast the wall down. It kind of knock over the Stormtroopers. So yeah, that's what that does. And so let's put this all back together here. Let's just say that the First Order missed all those explosions and didn't even hit anything. Just missed everything. As you can see here. Now you see these little black studs here. As you can see right here. Figure this out of the way. These are black studs right here just staying there. And as you can see here, there's a little trigger right here on the back. If you push this, that's where the studs where it'll make it look like the ground's blowing up or something. I think that's what Lego's trying to portray, was like the explosions and everything and all that. So it's kind of impressive how Lego did this. Pretty glad that they did something like this, make it look like that. Just to recreate that big scene with the destruction of the Mos Kanata's castle. Okay, let's take a look at the inside here. As you can see here, if you take these levers right here, that's how you open the door up. Go ahead from the outside, and outside view of it. Yeah, that's how you open that door there. And if you look over here on the side here, sure keeps wanting to fall over. Now, if you take a look here, there's a little lever right here, and it'll push out this little crate here. Yeah, I think what this was trying to portray was the crate was Luke Skywalker / aka Anakin's lightsaber. So you take the blade off, simple as that, and you put the lightsaber in here. So let's just say that's where Moss kept that lightsaber for all these years until Rey finds it in the castle inside. Push that back in there, and then now the lightsaber's in. So yeah, that's what that scene portrays, was Rey's discovery of the lightsaber that was hidden for all these years, ever since the Empire Strikes Back in the castle. So that's really the set, guys. That's really it to this Mos set, the Battle of Takodana, and I'm pretty pleased with the detail and the play features of the set. The only thing that I could have expected more out of the set was another one of these walls on this side here. And you remember the big statue of Asuka? Man, that would be cool if they would been able to make that statue and place it right on top of here, on top of the door here. That would be pretty cool. It has more of these flags. So yeah. So let's get into the final box in the box, guys. So here's the box, guys. As you can see here, it's pretty much what we've gotten in the Force Fry sets. They got this parent of Kylo Ren and the Lego Star Wars logo, everything. It's basically the packaging that we got in the Force Fry sets. And as you can see here, here's all the minifigures. We got 2 Stormtroopers, one with a baton. With that specific name, I can't really. It's not really coming up to the top of my head right now, but it's that one Stormtrooper with that baton, and we see that one scene where he duels with Finn. As you can see here, we get Finn, Kylo Ren, and Mos Eisley, the exclusive minifigure, which is awesome to get in the set. It kind of expected as well. As you can see here, here's the Battle of Takodana scene where Finn's about to duel with Kylo Ren, Mos Eisley just sitting there watching the battle. Okay, I like she just came out of the castle. Stormtroopers engaging in battle, try to defeat Finn. And as you can see here, here's all the information outside here. Ages 8 to 14, set number is 75139. The name is Battle of Takodana. It has 409 pieces. Disney logos on the bottom. What? Tank core here. Can't really say that today. As you see here, here's the blueprints of the set here. It like translucent blue. Another picture of this scene here, of the set here, with all the minifigures and everything. Here's Kylo Ren with the scene here. I'm not quite sure what it's about. I don't know if it's just Kylo Ren entering the castle. I'm not quite sure. As you can see here, here's all the features I showed you guys. The little black studs exploring, the walls collapsing, the hidden lightsaber, the falling tree, and the opening doors. Here's a selection of all the weapons. As you can see here, we get 2 standard blasters, another standard blaster actually, so you get 3 of those. We'll have 1 baton, 1 blue lightsaber, and 1 Kylo Ren lightsaber. And that's really it to the box, guys. So let's get into the final thoughts of the set. So overall, guys, the Battle of Takodana, it's an okay set. It's a great set to have, especially if you're a Force Awakens collector. And I kind of expected more out of the set, but for a $50 set, because I know Target in those areas had dropped the price down to $50 officially, while no one else has. And the original price of the set was $60. I think $60 is an okay price, but not a really driving set for people who watch this. It'll kind of draw people away from the set because of the price of being $60, because this is all you get for $60. And I got it for $50, which I was kind of lucky about because I was able to get a sale. For a couple of days it was available in my Target right here at Valpo. If you guys are willing to pay the $60 or the $50, then by all means get this set. You get a good variety of minifigures. You get 2 Stormtroopers. You get Kylo Ren and with the new face. You get Finn again. This is the cheapest way to get Finn. If you already have the Millennium Falcon from 2011, you get that Millennium Falcon from The Force Awakens. This is a good way to get Finn. You also get Mos Kiana, the exclusive main figure to the set. And the set only so far, as I've heard of. And you get a good set. You get a good build. You get all these desk features: the door opening, the classy walls, the door, the tree falling, everything, the hanging lightsaber crate, and everything. A nice flag, and everything else. Very nice detailing. So I would give this set like a great, like an 8 out of 10 because of it had a little bit of lacking there with not enough building type wise, like the statue that we could have gotten, or more of the flags, or another wall like this on the other side. So yeah, so that's gonna be it, guys. The Val Takodana, great set, 8 out of 10. I highly recommended if you guys are going after the Force Awakens sets right now, right after it. If you've seen the movie, after you've seen the movie, so hopefully you've seen the movie because that movie was awesome. I rated that movie 10 out of 10 right off the bat, so yeah. So that's gonna be it, guys. So be sure to like, subscribe, and comment down below on my channel. And I'll see you guys in the next LEGO Star Wars 2016 set reviews. So have a great day, guys. Bye.